This is the new face of fighting Alzheimer's. Young people in their 20s and 30s, even famous millennials like funny man Seth Rogen.
If you start seeing the signs of Alzheimer's in your 60s, you're actually starting to develop it in your mid-30s.
The actor is now part of a new study on educating teens about Alzheimer's.
And that's why we need your money.
Seth and his wife Lauren also created the Alzheimer's fundraiser Hilarity for Charity after her mother was diagnosed with the disease.
Illnesses of the brain are heavily stigmatized, and people just don't like talking about them.
What we try to do with Hilarity for Charity is to destigmatize it, to make it part of the conversation, to make it fun and friendly to take care of your brain as a young person.
In fact, more and more young people are making radical changes to their lifestyles now so they won't get Alzheimer's decades later. Comprehensive new research out this week suggests habits like a healthy diet, regular exercise, and brain stimulation may dramatically reduce Alzheimer's risk in older age, in some cases by up to 60%.
The three of you, you're all in your 20s and 30s. When you go out with your friends, is brain health on the table?
No.
So Max Lugavere decided to do something about it. After his mom was diagnosed with dementia, he started looking up research about how to reduce his own risk. Last year, he wrote a best-selling book about diet and the brain, and now uses Instagram to teach young people brain-healthy habits, like eating foods high in antioxidants and good fats, avoiding processed carbs and sugars, doing regular high-intensity workouts, and pushing your brain with exercises like learning a new instrument.
You say you want to make dementia sexy. That's your focus.
Rather than writing the dementia prevention book, I called my book Genius Foods, because who doesn't want to be more genius in their everyday life? I knew that if I was going to call it the dementia prevention book, millennials weren't going to buy it.
To educate his peers, Nihal Satyadev started a nonprofit in college called the Youth Movement Against Alzheimer's. In addition to working out and eating right, he meditates every day to reduce stress and tries to get 8 hours of sleep a night, all habits linked to better brain health.
Lifestyle really has to be viewed as a medicine in and of itself.
And making these changes can have an immediate impact on how you feel.
I am a completely different person than what I was.
To stay thin, student Christina Telhame used to diet all the time, leaving her feeling cloudy and exhausted.
Were you starving yourself and then hence starving your brain?
Yes, I was comparing myself to those girls around me, and I wasn't eating enough. Once I started to eat again, my anxiety went away, my depression went away, and I'm performing much better than I ever have throughout my entire life.
These young trailblazers with an urgent message. Start protecting your brain now before it's too late.
When you're in your 20s, I get it. The last thing you want to think about is, what is my health going to be like in my 50s and 60s? Lead a more brain-healthy lifestyle now. You will also feel better and probably just be happier for longer.
What a great message there. What a great movement, too, Maria. Here's the thing, though. For folks like us, like above 20 or 30, can these brain-healthy habits, can they still potentially help reduce the risk?
Absolutely. Doctors and researchers say it's never too late to start fighting for your brain and caring for it. And another big thing is social engagement, interacting with people who make you happy, interacting with a purpose, a sense of purpose. So actually getting up at like 3:30 this morning, coming here, interacting with everybody here, this whole village that put this together. And you guys, good for my brain this morning.
Good,
good for us too. And
Glad we
Maria,
did our part.
you're always good for our souls too, Maria. Thank you so much.